So we want no slip-ups today. We want to continue how we have started off so far in this save. I mean, that's a bit of a spoiler already, but it's beautiful form. As welcome back, guys, straight into episode number 3 of season number 4 of the Barcelona save here on FIFA 22, the final season of this rebuild. Of course, the window is over. I've still looked at your guys' comments. I can see that there's a little bit of frustration that I didn't sign 2 players in particular, one by Erling and one by Lionel. Still got another window to go, but hopefully you guys can get behind the team as we try and challenge for every single bit of silverware in this series, even goldware. I'm pretty sure one of the trophies is gold, no? Maybe I'm imagining things. As if the video is new to you and you've just stumbled across the channel, don't feel afraid to subscribe down below. We're on the race to 6k. It is completely free to do so, and your support means the world to me at the moment. As, spoiler alerts, if you haven't seen the last episode, we sit top of the league. We are joint on points with Atletico Madrid, and I actually don't know where Real are. They are 11th after 3 draws, 4 goals scored, 4 conceded. That's absolutely amazing, as we'll show you not the other leagues. We will show you the calendar for today. We're going to get the whole month of September out the way as we start with Almeria, who are 3rd, and our bogey team, so our bogey team's doing well. Not the best for us. And we're going to simulate Leicester in the Champions League. I have decided exactly what we'll probably do with games today. We'll simulate Elche, who are down there. I feel like I could get a fit team enough for that one if I rotate a little bit against Leicester. Then we have Sevilla in Barcelona in Camp Nou, and we have the derby away against Espanyol. Maybe, well, actually, yeah, we'll probably get onto Lokomotiv Moscow, simulate the day away with that one as well, as we sit really well in the league, and I've been impressed by performances. Of course, with the league form that we've been on at the moment, it is the same team, and speaking of those individuals I'm impressed with, Depay's got to be one of them, Ansu as well. Been impressed by both centre-backs working well together this season. Carlson and Fernandes, both, despite being on the bench, have been very good as well, deserve a mention. And, yeah, Lenglet, when he's come on the field, he's been pretty decent. Of course, these will get the chances in other games, but for now, we've got to go with the winning squad, as the team is as follows. Ter Stegen in goal, we've got Mazraoui, De Ligt, Araujo and Cucurella at the back. Pedri, Fabian and De Jong. Fabian just getting in ahead of Fernandes. Just because he had a good last game, should I say. Made the team tick as Rafinha on the right hand side. He jumped straight back in. Didn't even go on Brazilian international duty, so his fitness is a little bit down. With Depay up front and Ansu on the left. And the team that we face is Stanek in goal, Youngster, Monte, Trungaria and Duvernay at left back. It looks like a 4-4-2 with Jakic and Samu Costa, Vasharian and Lazo. Oh, it's a 4-4-1-1 with Roberto supporting Lucas Nemecha, who has 4 goals in 3 games. Saw that on the graphic as they're trying to get a bit of a kick clash going, I'm suspecting right here. Yeah, very sneaky as De Jong. Not the best pass, but Ronnie Araujo with one of the best sliding challenges I've seen in a while to get us straight off the bat as Cucurella has it at left back, try and move forward, but that's another bad pass. Worked very well as a team, do Almeria, as Cucurella into Fabian round the corner, into Frankie de Jong. Memphis just holds up on this a little bit. Can he find Rafinha? He does. That's a good pass from him for once. Rafinha just needs to put a good ball in. Ansu gets there first, but flashes it wide of the goal. An effort, I must say, from us though, as Lazo goes back. Samu. Do not let them get the first one. Lucas Nemecha on the angle. De Ligt had to jump in right there. And Mazraoui, that's a good pass away. Now Frankie de Jong switches it out to the left back. Needs to get going. But Roberto, he is everywhere, that cam. Honestly, every position on the field at the moment is defending, intercepting, going forward with passes as De Jong. Hopefully we can go forward with passes here. Rafinha gets a lucky bounce, but Jordan on the cover. And they come forward again right here as Lazo into Duvern. Goes into Roberto and again Jakic, one of the sitting midfielders. Vasharian, very good defensively and going forward as Lucas Nemecha on an angle. Squeezed it past Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. We are behind in the league. Just under half an hour gone. At home, Almeria strike first, and that's the first home goal we've conceded, I'm pretty sure. Very sloppy Ter Stegen came out and just squeezed it past him. He ran through the defence though. Definitely not happy with that one as Fabian goes out wide. Ansu Fati with it in the middle. What can he do now? Gives it off to Memphis Depay. De Jong is routing it up from range. Can he get another one? He does. Samu Costa with the block this time. And we do have a corner. We know we can be a threat. We've just not got to panic at all as it goes in towards Memphis Depay. Wide again. Still trailing as Ansu Fati cuts inside right there. And that's a killer ball through to Memphis Depay. He's got Rafinha in support. Can he put it across? Defender gets there and oh! Jordan just off the line to save them a certain goal. That is good defending from the centre-back, but we should be level before the break, and hopefully they can't counter-attack right here. Good ball across the field to Varsarian. De Jong trying to get back right side. Varsarian again, and that's half-time. We are 1-0 down to Almeria, and like I said, I wasn't joking. Big bogey team. Should be level, but hey-ho, it's definitely not the case of not trying. We have been. We haven't got Ansu Fati as involved in this game. Tried with Memphis and Rafinha a little bit. Of course, he came close with an earlier chance, Fati, but didn't score as well. Nemecha close to a second. Ter Stegen claims that the second time of asking. Big chance for them. Again, we've got to be careful as here is Ansu. What can he do? Can he shred the defender? He does. Gets in front of him for pace. Depay is through behind. That's a brilliant pass. One more onto Rafinha on the counter-attack. Rafinha has to score that. Horrific shot from the Brazilian as we've still got the ball back though. It's into De Jong. Memphis from range. Saved by Stanek. It's a good shot as he's talking about transfer of Florian Wirtz. Don't care. Just care about getting back into this game as that is a dreadful corner. It's just not going well enough for us so far as Memphis Depay gets a header down to him. We've got De Jong on the overlap out wide right here. What can we do? De Jong tries to drop it back off to Memphis. Just unlucky in that move as Fabian gets it down. De Jong into Memphis Depay again. Frankie De Jong trying to accelerate a little bit. Gives it into Fabian. He's going to put it around the side for Cucurella. That's a good ball in the middle and Stanek with the save from Rafinha, who is coming off. We're going to put Carlson on, making that change as we're going to whip this in near post. Can we get a better corner? We do. Memphis, back post, across from Fabian Araujo. Throw your body at it, please. And more changes are hopefully to be made as Memphis Depay gets the ball. Good pass from Pedri through the middle. Jesper Carlson, here we go. Have we got some support? I'm trying to get Fernandez on as well for Fabian. Make that like-for-like change. Memphis Depay, Pedri. Into Memphis again. Keeps it away from his man. Come on. It's now or never. Get the passing going. Get the tiki-taka flowing. Now Ansu Fati. Memphis Depay. Carlson. It's a bit of an angle. Can he just dip that over the top for Ansu Fati? Waiting. That's a terrible header. Ansu Fati, of course, not done too great in this game, so he comes off. Gil is up front. Depay on the wing. Need a quick response. We need to get back in front. Or not even back in front. Need to get at least an equalizer in this one. Oh, they go above us, do Almeria. It's a good pass through the middle. Matthijs de Ligt. Now into De Jong. De Jong. Why is the camera angle not changing? It's a bit behind right here as De Jong finally gets it caught up. In the middle. Pedri. Round the corner. Memphis scores! That is a lucky one. Into the bottom bin. Level. Get the ball, actually. Why am I celebrating? We finally have a goal back in this game. Memphis Depay goes to pick it up. 6 minutes to go. The changers have just come onto the field on the wing and with a goal. We'll see it again. De Jong in the middle. Pedri with the pass through. Good cutaway. And I think the keeper was just not sighted. Stanek unlucky. Us very lucky. The goal we desperately needed as I think these will take a draw now. I'm not going to lie. I'm not speaking badly of them. Or will they? Because they do play very well. Through the middle, Robert Tone. De Ligt just in the right place at the right time as Frankie De Jong with a good pass out to Memphis. Out wide, please. Enzo Fernandez coming a little bit out wide as Gil. Back onto Enzo. Going to keep on running with it. Can we go central? Into added time now. Got to go forward. Memphis. Terrible pass looking for De Jong. And we're going to draw the game. There was a chance to take 3 points. Well, we definitely should have done. Big chance at the end right there. Fluffed. A draw with our bogey team, who, to be fair, have started the season off very well. But, of course, you do want to win games like that. As we go into the Champions League right now. Leicester City, of course, been in it before. won the Premier League, of course, to get to it, as the sharpness ain't looking good. And of course, like I said, the team will be rotated for this one. Here is the team that is going to be picked for the Champions League game. It's Duran over Neto, yes. Sorry, Neto, I've really underused you in this save, but Duran's got to come in. Mazraoui still at right back. Lenglet, Araujo and Tagliafico still keeping a couple of the main players in there. Got the ex-Ajax fullbacks in this team as Gonzalez, Gavi and Pedri. The young midfield is back. Dani Olmo still on the bench with Fernandez, with Ezelawi on the right, Ilias on the bench as well. Gil and Ansu stays in, because he really didn't play well in that last game. Want him to step it up, as the bench is what you can see right there. We don't play Carlson. We don't play many of the first teamers that are still in the reserves, giving them a rest for the next league game against Elche, because that's simulated as well as this one. And it's a good Leicester outfit. Could probably beat us, but they don't. 3-0. Gil with the first goal in the first half. Very nice. Then Pedri and Ronnie Araujo, I'm guessing from a corner. Great performance. Just what we needed, as Ilias wanted from Stade Reims after, of course, that good performance. But no, he'll not be going anywhere, as we're going to move swiftly on to another simulated game. Some of the first teamers will still be tired yet. You can see Ronnie Araujo slightly, but Lenglet's even worse. So Ronnie's definitely playing. Back to the team that drew against Almeria. Yes, I know we, of course, won that last game, but back to this one. Gil just stays on the bench because of fitness. Of course, he did score in the last one. It was in my plans, but yeah, I'm going to go with this one. See if it can do the business this time round. 15th place Elche, away from home. Unbeaten so far. Please don't jinx it. 4-1. Very nice. Fabian and Ansu. Fabian with the first minute. Diego Brie made it 2-1. Then Memphis and Enzo came off the bench to get one. Everyone's competing in this squad for positions, and I like it. Definitely what I would consider a good managerial headache, as we've got that up again because we've got 2 games very close together. Top of the league in La Liga. Back to where we belong. 1 point, of course, is the gap between Osasuna and Villarreal, who we've already beaten. As Figueira, we've got a loan for, of course, going to reject that. I want to squeeze him on the bench at some point, but Ilias and Ize do step in, as Sevilla are in 18th. Jeez, they're below Elche. Yeah, they're in the relegation zone. No wins so far. Got to compile some misery on them, as we'll make some changes as well. We can afford to if they're that low down. Rafinha and Fabian coming out. We will put... We'll go ahead and put Figueroa on the bench. Or no, we'll go for Ilias. Had a good performance in the Champions League, of course. Fabian can come out for Dani Olmo. Back on that bench, trying to work his way back in the squad. And that's what we'll go with, giving them 2 players a rest, as it's Sevilla up next. And let's see the team we're up against. Marko Dimitrovic, love the man. In a struggle this season, though, with João Mario right back. Ginter and Klosterman, 2 German beasts there, with Nathan Ferguson at left back. Delaney still there. Alejandro Gomez. Papu going down in the ratings now with Eric Lamela. Mora, 2 ex-Tottenham players, with Duro and Munir, an ex-Barca player as well. Do not know what's going wrong for him. Very decent squad and decent bench at that, as Munir trying to get past us right here, trying to wriggle his way through. Ferguson picks up on it. Through the middle, Eric Lamela. That's into Hugo Duro. Chipped it onto his hand, didn't he? As Eric Lamela, and I can't even say his name, skilling past us, and Ferguson away. Only as far as De Jong, dropping it off for De Ligt. A bit compact there to try that, Frankie. I'll forgive you anyway, as long as we don't concede. Ferguson back to Lamela. We're just going to push them out a little bit now. Lucas Moura on the edge. Frankie de Jong. Brilliant tackle to make up for that little error as Memphis Depay. How's he messed that up? So we do drop to second in the league. Munir with a pass through right there to Stegen off his line quickly. And catches. Villarreal must have played before us. Or winning currently in their game. But we've just got to stay calm. Get back to top spot if we can. As Enzo drops that off. Cucurella. Ansu will get that round the corner. That's a beautiful ball onto Marc Cucurella. Beautiful ball back inside as well. This is good play. Memphis Depay messed that earlier move up. Doesn't this time. Gets his pass off. Enzo can't get it round the corner. Still, it's an enjoyable performance from us so far as they have an attack right here. Lucas Moura still on the field. I thought he got injured as Munir trying to get past us. Easy ball in the middle. Boys, we've got to be closer to our men. De Ligt has to mark up, as at least we've got away with that one. They should to be fair, have the lead, actually, as Jesper Karlsson on the wing cuts back himself, gets the pass off there. Depay through the middle slightly. Memphis going back out wide to Frankie. That's a good ball in the middle. Fatty arriving. Dimitrovic, brilliant save. Brilliant, really good, well-worked move from us, though. But can we get something from the corner? We do not. And Ginter onto Nathan Ferguson there. Eric Lamela just got to try and get back in shape and keep marking up. De Jong back in the middle, please. As Delaney spreads one out wide into Papu Gomez. Lucas Moura now around the corner. Cucurella gets a foot in. Still falls back to him though. And João Mario with it. He's cut round us. Just keep marking up in the middle, please. Araujo doing well to stick with his man. It's gone to Lucas Moura. Come on. Just keep marking up. Gomez. Come on. Just watch him. Papu Gomez going all the way round though. And Ter Stegen forced into a save. How do we let them just do that as a corner ball? Come on, we've got to be better at marking up in the middle as well. Delaney with the header. Karlsson off the line. Sevilla attacking at the end of this half. Scrapping to get out the relegation zone as Moura hit one low. Saved. Ter Stegen whack that straight at Cucurella. We're panicking. We're panicking. There we go. We've got the half-time whistle. Saved us a little bit there. Not doing too great against relegation-threatened Seville. Got to be better in the second half. Improvement required as it's fizzed straight out to Karlsson right here. He's going to get a little bit of a run on. Can we get the overlap? We do. Right here from Mazraoui in the middle. Depay with a head. Okay, at least we're getting a little less panicked now. Still not the goal we want. However, free kick. We know what happened last time out with Memphis' free kick. Can he get 2 in 2? I would be impressed by that. Memphis Depay over the wall. And over the bar. Just unlucky as Ronnie. We've got to win that. We do. Brilliant header that one. Onto Karlsson. Thinking about making a sub soon. And it's Ansu who they're talking about being the player to watch. However, could he get an assist here? Bad challenge again. And he goes into the book. We're going to make a change actually. Before this free kick is taken. Ilias, Dani Olmo. I think I'm going to opt for Olmo instead of Pedri. Although it is Fernandez going forward the most. So I'm going to try and switch him to a CDM. I know it takes his rating down. Probably put Gonzalez on soon for him if we can take a lead. But Dani Olmo to make his first appearance this season in a Barca shirt. His first in a while since the injury. As here is Depay. Try and get that a little bit lower this time. It went over. That's a decent amount of curl off the post. Open net for De Jong to put it home. I think it was Delaney who got the final touch. But all that matters, or all that matters should I say, is it's over the line. Very excited at the moment that we finally got it. Depay off the post. And we got the breakthrough eventually. 1-0. Gone down as an OG, but I do not care as Steven Bergwijn, another ex-Tottenham winger on the field and a brilliant ball in. I tell you what, if we win this game, Ter Stegen's definitely got to get man of the match. Kept us in it because you can see Sevilla pushing to get out of that relegation zone, but us pushing to be top spot again. And Gil and Ilias to come on. I've made the gamble, switching the wingers and the attack. Karlsson stays on, of course, because he will be rested for the derby game. But yeah, I'm thinking fitness ahead of the derby because that's going to be difficult in itself, as that has made difficult meanings for us right now. Very awkward pass as Delaney over the top into Cucurella's man in Lucas Moura. Good challenge. We get that fizzed forward onto Karlsson. Round the side. Here we go. Cucurella. Can we fizz that into the feet of Gil? We do. Terrible touch. Frankie de Jong to run away with it here as he puts out to Ilias. Good back heel that. Mazraoui. Nusa. Round the corner. Here's Gil. Likes to score consolations when, of course, it looks like we're getting a winners at the moment. It does so. Still, they can attack, though, as Bergwijn got the right side there. De Ligt's dragged slightly out wide. I'm going to go back central, though, because he's definitely going to cross it as Bergwijn, or is it? No, goes backwards into Nathan Ferguson. Now Bergwijn again. Tries to step round us, but shows way too much to Ilias, as we'll try and get away again. Olmo, good tackle, or not, from Delaney. I'd be very frustrated if I was Lopetegui right there. That was a good challenge, as it's on to De Jong. De Jong forward straight away. Onto Ilias, get that around the corner, not great though. Luckily escaped danger as short free kick here. Not long to go now. Cucurella into Dani Olmo, switch across De Jong, that's brilliant. Onto Mazraoui, through the gap again. De Jong turns now into Gil. Gil out wide, that's a good ball on. Ilias, that's a beautiful one and a save from Dani Olmo's shot. Could have had a welcome back goal there. But all that matters is the 3 points. The Delaney own goal in a very close game, I've got to say, here with Sevilla, has got us the win at home. Very nice. Very good, very nice. And we've managed to make rotations, and all's gone dandy. A loan offer again for Hannibal Mejbrit from Fiorentina, which we will accept just before we go into this final game of the episode, the derby game, which could potentially be another slip-up point, but we're going to go all for it. We've got the 1 point gap over Villarreal as it stands, and we've got the fit 2 players back right here. We've got Fabian back for Fernandez. You can see a couple of tired faces, and we've got Rafinha back. Perfect like-for-like changes right there. So do we make any more changes from this bench? I don't think we really do. Carlson's tired. We'll put Eze on the bench. Give him a chance off of it. If he can, of course, take that chance, who knows? As that is the squad. Save, of course, Carlson for the Champions League as well. As final game is derby day today against Espanyol. And the Espanyol team away from home in the derby. We beat them last season, hands down. Bertaud, Gomez, Juan Lambric and Garcia at the back with Max Aarons, good signing. Lozano in CDM, it's the 4-1-4-1. Veretau, Vargas, Berardi and Zurkowski through the centre with Di Matta up front. After they lose this 5-0, I'll be saying, what's Di Matta? Disappointed in myself. That was absolutely shocking, as hopefully the result isn't. Ball around the corner from Veretau and Vargas with a gap. And of course he scored. No, it doesn't count. Why not? Offside, I'm guessing, but jeez. Or maybe handled it, probably handled it, because it definitely wasn't offside. Let off by Di Matta. He heard my joke, and he wanted revenge as a foul. Oh, and a straight red card! Max Aarons, what a lively start to this derby. They got a red card in the last one, and they've got one again. Poor tackle on Rafinha, and he's off. Lost a defender as Mateus De Ligt around the corner. This should be us getting our tails up now. Fabian, Pedri, around the corner, De Jong. Luckily, Rafinha's not injured as he's going to spread a ball into the middle. Ansu arriving at the back post. Just could not get on it. But still, we keep on going as Mazraoui, De Jong. Now Rafinha, look at Memphis. Look at the gaps coming into the defence now. Memphis Depay cuts inside. Very greedy, actually. I did not realise Ansu was right next to him. So I took the shot on, but probably an easy goal if we passed it still. I feel like this game's definitely here for the taking now that they've got 10. As Rafinha tries to head that down. And it's a handball to us. We'll pass this shot. No shooting. Into Ronnie Araujo. He's going to crack it. He's the centre-back. And Bertraud with an amazing stop. Still, corner ball again. He's got another chance as Ronnie. Head on it, but straight to the keeper again. Not too great as Berardi. Veretout. This could be a good move. Vargas. Oh dear. Centres a little bit there. You can see what they're trying. Edge of the box. Try and tap it across as De Ligt concedes a corner. They'll try and make the most of these chances because they'll be few and far between, hopefully. As to Stegen with an easy catch. And I love a counter-attack from an opposition corner, I really do. On to Fabian. Spreads this out wide into Mark Cucurella, who's got Depay in front of him, who is onside now. Brilliant ball through to Memphis Depay, who drills it down low. And we score from their corner. We love to do it to them. Brilliant controlled response into the bottom bin. And that is just what you want from your striker. He delivers on the centre stage in the derby. 1-0. Staying top for now. Absolutely love it as Ter Stegen with a rollout to Ronnie Araujo. Spreads that out wide as well into Nusa Mazraoui, who's allowed so much space. Of course, I've lost Max Aarons, of course. Don't know if they've made a change from it as we'll flick it back onto De Jong. We've got to try and get this passing better or it's an easy goal as now we've got no one at right back. Vargas is the one trying to cause problems in the central midfield slot as Lozano puts one across the field. That's a brilliant ball into Megualon, but Cucurella reads it again. Very good game from him today. Depay's got two options either side. He opts for Ansu to run inside. Cross that to where there is no left back. Just over the head of Rafinha, who should have stuck his head on it, to be fair. He's not on good form as De Jong sidesteps. Defender just gets it. Almost half time. Hopefully 1-0, but definitely should have been more in this game as whipped forward. De Ligt with the head on, and yeah, game stopped. 1-0. Not too overly impressed, to be fair, with the way the game's gone. Should have it in the bag already. And De Jong in the middle of the park right here. He puts one across into Fabian as we've got Depay in front of us. Can we instantly get another goal in this second half? We do. Memphis curling one in. Right, the team's heard my team talk. Not overly impressed. And they're going out in this second half, hopefully, to impress. It's a brilliant ball from Fabian. Cut inside and a finish. And straight after that, I've gone ahead and I've made 2 changes. Dani Olmo and Eze coming on for Rafinha and Pedri. And I know it's a bit of an attacking change, but I'll keep some players fit for the Champions League, and I do want to play Pedri and Rafinha in that. Hopefully Rafinha can step his form up in that game, because it's not happening for him here. And of course, giving a bit more sharpness to the boys. Hopefully that's the case anyway, as Dani Olmo drills one across onto the wing. Ansu Fati, Depay through the middle. Here is Frankie de Jong wanting in on the action, and gets in on the action as well. And now we're in. It is now 3-0, and we're doing very well. Captain joins in. Dutch connection occurring again. Derby's coming home to us now. I'd say there's no way back for him, as Ansu getting a bit of a tug on his shirt. Still continuing to run forward onto Memphis. A little bit of a dummy. Ansu again. Squeeze that through onto Memphis, wanting a hat-trick. De Jong keeping it alive if he's onside, which it was. It looks like he fluffed it a little bit. Still, we fight for more as Fabian. All us in the second half. Ansu now on it into Memphis again. Turns. Shoots. Bottom corner. Hat-trick hero. Their team talk must have been out the window straight away, because we are dominating. Enjoying this performance into Ansu. Passed inside to Depay and just finished into the bottom corner. Lovely stuff. Extremely enjoying this run out as Bucalais, or whatever that name was, onto Dominic Berardi with a chance. Delict. Very nice challenge from the man who's not been too great this season so far. Really redeemed himself, wanting a clean sheet, which we definitely deserve in this one. As Vargas to whip a ball in, De Jong away at the near post, and it's straight onto Memphis, who can run at the defence. Can he try and get the golden boot this season, or will he be unselfish? He tries to not be. As Zerkowski, that was a brilliant chip over Fabian. Into Vargas, slid in there. Vargas with the shot and saved. A ball thrown out right here as Eze straight away on that. And Gil from range. Oh, what a goal from the big man. 5-star display now, if it wasn't already. Daniel Gil, the youth player off the bench. He is hitting the ground running a little bit more this season. As what a strike. Picked it up from a terrible ball out from Petraud, who's had a horrible second half compared to the first, and the Spaniard bang through bodies in the back of the goal. Impressed with the display as Cucurella into Dani Olmo. Ansu now with Gil in front of him. Can he get 2 off the bench? Goes near post, probably the wrong option, but can we get 6 from the corner? Fabian, keeper isn't coming. Araujo over the top. Still game almost to be called as Delict winning it. Can we give Bertraud a little bit more problems? We don't get the chance, but still good for goal difference at the top, and a good 3 points to stay at the top of the league. Final Derby Day score, Espanyol's 10 men 0, Barcelona 5. Good performance on top of the group in both the league and this one as well as Figo. A loan deal from Burnley, not too bad, but going nowhere. This might be on the bench for this Champions League game. Lokomotiv Moscow should be the easiest of the group. No offence to him. And the squad selection headache is still evident, as it's the same team as before, apart from 2 changes. Carlson and Olmo starting this one. Figueroa on the bench alongside Sergio Busquets, as they should get some game time in this one. Hopefully so, as I'm going to put Neto on the bench as well. I forgot about that change. Villanueva's very close, but I've gone for Pedri instead, just in case the simulation doesn't go according to plan and we need him, as we need 3 points. Of course, won every group game of last season at least. I can't remember the season before, I don't think we did. But it worked in our favour. We won the whole thing as a 4-2 win. Very nice. Mazarawi and Carlson first half. Marachvili with theirs. Then Dani Olmo got one. Rikabishi and Mazarawi with a brace. The right back on form. Very nice game, as we are, of course, 19 points at the top of the league. Could have been 21, but a draw. It doesn't matter. Going into the next month right here, we're not gonna get any of this done, as we've got a message. Play left winger. You're not a left winger. I'll just agree to what he said. Get rid of these scout reports. Don't need them at the moment. We need focus on the league, as we're doing very well. Depay top of the charts as well. happy days. As thank you guys for watching episode number 3 here. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. Follow the links in the description. Road to 6k. And the TikTok is live as well. Almost 2k on that, which is amazing. Thank you guys very much. If you've come from the TikTok or you've gone from YouTube to it. I haven't mentioned it much on YouTube though. I'll try and get it in the description if I can. As thank you all for watching. Take care. In a bit. And peace.